Ladies and gentlemen, it's coming to that time again on Sunday night for WWE Gimmick Rules. Wow, they call it Extreme on a PG product. Extreme. Oh yeah. More like Entertainment Rules.
Yeah, but it's got to be extreme, like Xavier was getting thrown into a cardboard box.
Yeah,
Cardboard
box.
Cardboard box. Cardboard box.
Paper cup.
Yeah, I have something that I need to get off my chest. It's called Extreme Rules, which every match should be under no disqualification, which there isn't. There's like, how many matches are there? Like 8? Because I don't know the full lineup. Not too sure. Well, it's just, they say, like, if you look at TNA, yes, TNA Lockdown, every match is scheduled under every cage match, but Extreme Rules is like 1 or 2 gimmick matches, when it should be like something that will add more flavour. But never mind, rant over. We got AJ Styles versus.
We got AJ.
AJ. That's Andy.
AJ Miles.
AJ Miles.
AJ Miles.
He will travel 800 miles.
AJ Miles.
Would you want 500 miles?
For you, mate, yeah.
Oh yeah.
For you.
For charity.
For
For a good cause. So we got AJ Styles versus.
The Claimer one.
Versus, I forgot who he's called.
The Claimer one.
Graham. What's his? AJ Styles versus. What's his second name?
AJ Styles versus my mum.
Yeah, my mum.
In a
Reigns. Roman Reigns.
AJ Miles versus your fucking bike.
AJ Styles versus Roman Reigns. And yeah, it's probably going to be a good match, but pointless because we know who's going to win. Because the outcome is on SummerSlam, it's going to be John Cena versus Roman Reigns. Predictions. Well, they say it's theory. That's going to be Roman Reigns versus John Cena for the WWE Championship at SummerSlam.
That's what they said last
Now,
time. That's what you get.
I would enjoy SummerSlam between AJ Styles and Roman Reigns if they do something unpredictable. Like, for instance, someone comes in and cashes in the Money in the Bank, if there's one, because I'm not sure, because I've not watched WWE in some time, apart from WrestleMania. But let's hope WWE do something original with this main event between Roman Reigns and AJ Styles. The WWE title's on the line and something changes hands, something happens. But we'll see. We'll see.
Extreme
Yes, anyway.
More like
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it's coming up to that time, soon enough, in 55 minutes for WWE Extreme Entertaining Gimmick Rules, where not every match has a gimmick, most of it's just standard, but I'm not complaining, innit? So, yeah, should look forward to the show, hopefully it'll be a winner. And it'll deliver. Sometimes it's wishful thinking, but I'm not complaining. At the moment, we've got Saitoris with his beer money shirt. When TNA was good. And we got Lee over there. Lee just sitting there, doing nothing. And now eventually he appears. We've got Simon, Andy, and wearing his KO shirt. Graham. Kevin Owens. So, what's your predictions tonight?
Tonight, AJ Smiles is going to win. I didn't finish the bingo before he comes to work.
AJ Smiles.
Roman Reigns is going to jizz in his pants and run back to the locker room. Lee's going to laugh randomly. And Andy Jones is going to be asleep when it's all happening.
Yeah.
Who's fired?
AJ Miles.
You fired?
Yeah, man.
Simon fired.
It's what happens when you're around dudes. If it was around women, they don't fart, but they won't be watching wrestling either. But if there's a woman that watches wrestling, she's a keeper.
Chicken pakoras I have.
Chicken pakoras.
Yeah.
Well, how long we got now? Not long now.
Coming back on. 50 minutes.
50 minutes.
Rocky Robin, well done.
It's like apples for apples.
Right, mate.
Well, obviously, I'm sure back then,
Countdown.
Right.
kind of like laughed about the long doing
I'm not like most girls. You can tell what you like. I'm not like most girls. I like to touch my friend's face.
You like the most girls.
I like to lick on his face. I'm not like most girls. I'm not like most girls.
Well, it's a shame that Andy and Simon will be leaving us very soon. They won't be watching the wrestling.
Please don't.
But it'll be
Don't
Graham
go.
and that guy over there who doesn't like anything.
Lee, who laughs at everything.
Who says, don't like her. Anyway, bye for now.
You're very stuck in your ways.
Over there. Preview show.
So we're saying Extreme Rules, right? Lay it on me, Graham. What's going to happen for Extreme Rules? Like chairs, tables,
Extreme tools, ladders.
ladders, chairs, tables.
Yeah, that's the thing I don't understand. It's called WWE Extreme Rules and
In Extreme
there's no
Rules,
blood.
It's supposed to be
There's barely any
extreme.
violence.
Extreme
and
like
it's
that.
PG. I'm not
Maybe
a PG
it's
hater.
spikes
but
on it.
It's like, why give it such a controversial title called Extreme Rules?
Fuck PG. Fuck PG.
Might
Well-
well called the X Rules.
No,
WWE X rules.
entertaining gimmick rules.
WWE X Rules. What's the point of calling it Extreme if it's not Extreme?
What's the X stand for?
And you do not, don't you?
X Extreme.
X Rules.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is what you call a rant.
It shouldn't be extreme.
A rant for
If it's not
WWE
extreme.
tonight. All I want is it to deliver. Do you want it to deliver
No,
tonight?
I do lamb, chicken and fish. Boom!
Deliver tonight, guys? Simon, you won't be watching
No,
this. anyway.
Probably, yeah, because it looks pretty good. It looks like an NXT pay-per-view event tonight.
What, the whole crowd's going to be vocal, the wrestling's going to be top notch.
Yeah.
That's another thing I want to
Oh,
address.
We've got NXT audience.
See?
Have there?
NXT
Well, turn
audience.
up the volume
They've got
because
NXT
we want it
commentator.
live. Turn up the volume. No, that's one thing I want to address about WWE's problem.
Oh, look, Barry
Is-
Fortin.
They're producing indie style wrestling, but the storylines and the
No
characters
disqualifications
have gone
to kick
back.
it off, that
And
means
to that,
all else
talking
can
about
happen.
professional standpoint, is that's not
Yeah,
WWE's
come on.
platform.
It's a
NXT,
submission
that's
match
what the
for the
NXT's
bitches.
for. But with WWE, they're for the characters and the storyline
She's got
because
Ninja
they're
Turtles on
what
her
real
side.
wrestling entertainment, not world wrestling or as a pro. Yeah.
Italia's going to win.
I mean,
I want Italia to
Ladies and gentlemen, we're having a kick-off show at the preview show with the Dudley Boys. Don't know who they're wrestling. Anyone? Do you know who they're going to wrestle?
Dudley's good. Bubba Ray's going to face Big Cass.
Big cast. Late. He don't watch it. No, do I. Well, I want to. Well, the WWE subscription, I'm going to have to subscribe.
Bubba Ray, no, one of the best commentators ever at the moment.
Yes. Point him on the main scene. That guy can cause some great matches. So Dudley Boys are out on this preview match. Preview show. See what they're gonna say? EC Dub. EC Dub. So the Dudley Boys are doing a promo. Going by their history. Oh, the WWE Network 999. That's what we love to do. It's boast about the WWE Network. $9.99 a month. I see the other guys are doing a heel promo. Testify. Who's this? Who's this? Oh, I love these guys. Come on.
What?
Come on.
Not on, he's not doing it.
I'm not doing that. Oh, he's still injured, isn't he?
Enzo's injured, Big Cass.
Yeah. What was that, Graham?
So Enzo Amore has been giving Big Cass's lines to read or to learn and use on the shows because he doesn't really do all that stuff. So Enzo Amore is still providing the material.
Oh, you learn something new every day. In the big preview, we got Boozer
Big Colin Cassidy.
versus the Dudley Boys, it seems. We'll see what. Oh, big boot.
Big Test.
Big test. Yeah, that's a lot of people what have said. They've said there's a lot of comparison between him and Test.
And Edge. Edge and Test rolled into one.
Really? I said Edge.
Yeah.
I said my Test. Oh, so basically it wasn't a match. It was just pretty much a promo.
Promo squash.
Well, it was just taking up some time. Innit, Graham? Taking
Yeah,
up.
but Extreme Rules though without the Dudley Boys.
What would that be? Not extreme. What? Bringing out tables. It's not the altitude era anymore, sadly. Innit, Graham? Not sadly. Not
This is boring.
already. We have our first preview match. Is with who's he called?
Baron Forskin,
Versus
Dog Wiggler.
in a no disqualification match, which a match like this should be on the actual pay-per-view. It's a no disqualification. Title should be in Extreme Rules, not preview match. But nevertheless, it's
Available
now if you got
it's
WWE
available
Network
It's available in SAP.
available in SAP. Yes, SAP. Now predictions. Who's gonna win?
George Michael.
One more time. What?
Elton John.
Elton John's gonna win.
Alderito.
No, who's gonna win?
The Gay Boy Pet Shop
Before I say
Boys.
anything, it's sponsored by Team Mutant Ninja Turtles, the new movie coming out very soon.
Baron Forskin.
Dolph Ziggler's gonna win.
Yeah, the guy that is so over, they can't even give him a WWE championship. Ridiculous. The guy is so over. And he's just mid-card at best. You know, if he was in like another company, Ring of Honor,
All he's done so
TNA,
far
they
is,
would show him like he's a true main
Yeah,
eventer.
but he's endorsed the NXT guys. He's helped endorse the NXT guys.
Ah, like putting people over, and I suppose. But it's a guy. I mean, he was World Heavyweight Championship, wasn't he? Champion. No?
It was the
If my memory
NWA
serves
It
me
was
well.
like the NWA champion type thing, you know, like the title that they just threw away because it was there.
Yeah, I mean, Intercontinental Championship, but then again, what does that mean these days?
It means a lot.
Well, Intercontinental Championship used to mean a lot in the 90s and 90s, but now, you know, I use a Vince Russo phrase, titles are props. So we got an ODQ match here, going with Dolph Ziggler versus...
Titles are props.
Dolph Ziggler versus...
My mum.
Yes.
Baron Forskin.
Brian Foss. You're sounding like Grim at the moment.
Baron Forskin.
Yeah, very foreskin. Oh, happy days. Well, so that was nice. Dolph Ziggler just got thrown over the rope. We're having a bit of a rant here. What's the discussion?
About Moraine or whatever he's called, the commentator, not being on Raw because Vince McMahon doesn't see a good thing when he's got it.
Yes, always losing something that, you know, it's like that saying, you don't realise how good you had it until you've missed it. You know, like Dolph Ziggler should have been WWE champion like a couple of years ago because that guy's so over. He has such charisma. He's just pretty much the next Mr. Perfect. Some won't agree with that, some will, but he has that charisma. But you know, it's suppose ratings matter, money draws in, but you know, how the flip do WWE know if they don't do anything edgy like they used to? Attitude Era was the thing that had the most buy rates, the most ratings, the most money, and advertisers wanted it, you know, and if WWE, well, don't think it could ever go back to that, but they had something edgy again, you know, it would be like ratings would grow and new fans would grow in.
Listen, if Roman Reigns, maybe Seth Rollins could be, and I would say probably Baron Forskin in a couple of years, if they were the top heels, and then you had obviously Kevin Owens in that as well, and if you want, and then you had Ziggler, what's it called, Woo Woo Woo. He was top face.
Woo woo woo.
And them guys at the top, they'd be awesome, but no, they don't.
Yeah, that's one thing everyone always says. Put Roman Reigns as a heel because the crowd are booing him left and right, and he will do so much more if he was a heel. He's got that sort of star power to be a monster.
On Twitter. Today, On Twitter, Seth Rollins actually said, "Good luck tonight, Roman Reigns."
And what does that mean?
It could mean that he's coming in tonight, or it's a teaser. That he might be joining up with Roman Reigns' joint heels.
Joint heels. But it's something that's always been on my mind, you know. I mean, at least to give AJ Styles a main event push, but if he doesn't win, then it means absolutely nothing. I mean, I've been a big AJ Styles since the early days of his career, from ROH to TNA. But standard of this match, we've got 5 minutes left. And yeah, a match like this should not be in the preview. For one, Dolph Ziggler and this next guy is so over with the crowd. It should be in the pay-per-view itself. So it gives more time. A paper screw, well, what we say. Now, talking about AJ Styles versus Reigns. The match he had at, what was the pay-per-view they had before this? Payback. On Payback.
NXT show.
No, you must excuse me, my memory isn't serving me well tonight. I'm using better in this with my IQ wrestling. So, talking about the AJ Styles versus Roman Reigns, you know, I was actually marking out for that match because I really wanted AJ Styles to win, and it was that close to winning. I think they booked it quite well on that point. But the point is, Roman Reigns won and they didn't do anything. Now, I don't want the same repeat of that tonight. I want something to be like something bigger, something greater, something where there can be a proper swerve. You know, if they do something where both guys don't look weak, but they do something that has this ending where it's like, wow, I didn't expect that. Or recycle something like they had in the NWO days. Like, I don't know, AJ Styles wins by the help of, who are the other two guys called? Anderson and Gallows. Like, do something like an NWO recycle where AJ Styles beats Reigns by the help of Gallows and what's his face? Anderson. And then he becomes WWE champion, then he cuts the promo and shoots on the crowd and etc. He goes, it's all been a screw after all. But you never know. Just do something, I hope, WWE. Do something. That's the end of that one. The winner? Baron Corbin. Dolph Ziggler puts him over. Baron Foskett. Whoa. The match was okay. It was a Raw type TV match. What would you expect on a preview match? Preview show.
That's his real name as well.
I really like his finisher. It's really effective. End of days. It's a good finisher. Well, up next is the Extreme Rules pay-per-view. Ladies and gentlemen, it's now time for WWE Extreme Rules. Looking forward to the show.
Yay!
Looking forward to the show. Ooh, one minute. Looking forward to the show. Yeah, says a lot. It's only 3 of us. How many in attendance?
How many? How many in attendance?
14,500.
14,500.
So we've got the Usos coming out now. Usos.
Ass, and you say
Ass. We've got the guys that are mediocre. I think they get. See, it's problems like this is where guys try too hard, where they try to be face, where they want to be heel. I think Samoans are just not. Seems like we got a crowd tonight of half and half.
Your dad was better.
Yeah.
Dad, what, Rikishi?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's only because he had like a sort of gimmick that was entertaining.
Yeah.
He put his ass in people's faces.
It was still better though.
Well, these guys are more athletic and more high flying.
Rikishi's to return tonight. Imagine.
Rikishi's going to return tonight. Oh, we're getting accommodated tonight, Lee, aren't we? Getting accommodated, Lee.
Love to see it happen.
So we've got the Usos coming out. I wonder who they're facing. Who they're facing?
Gallows and Anderson.
Gallows and Anderson. Yes, they are. So, basically, AJ Styles, Anderson and Gallows are called the Club. Yeah, because we all know they can't be called Bullet Club because that's still used in ROH. What's going on?
Press edit key to cancel.
So I hope like this match will be a good match.
Quickly get that remote there, press. Right, yeah.
Oh, it's starting to brawl out now.
Can I tell you one of these wrestlers remind me of, Graham?
Which one?
The bald-headed one.
Yeah.
Who's that called?
Which one? There's two.
The one in the pants and that.
Yeah, there's two. Oh, you mean the one in the proper trousers?
Yeah.
That's Gallows, that.
Yeah, it reminds me a bit of, do you remember Bad News
Oh, you
Brown?
cannon.
Yeah, that news
Back from the 90s and 80s.
Who's that?
Bad News Brown.
Bad News Brown.
Do you not remember?
Oh, Mario Ball, you cannon.
Not Bad News Barrett.
You don't remember? Do you remember Bad News Brown?
No.
Remind me of him, that song.
Right, guys, predictions. Who's going to win? Ring?
Anderson and Gallows.
Late?
Anderson and Gallows.
Win by cheat because of heels. So by watching this tag team match between the Usos and Gallows and Anderson, wow, it's quite hard hitting. You see that with the Gallows and Anderson, you know, they come from the Japan style. It's all hard hitting and etc. Hard style, yes. And then the Usos are like, you know, you're kind of Brazilian, Mexican style, high flying. It's quite a unique style tag team. A very hard hitting opener at the moment. See how it plays off. I think I need to take something back here because it seems like there's been no tag team. It's all been all that brawl. Was that a tornado? Well, I really think that Extreme Rules tonight, as every match is pretty much under no DQ. Could I be right or could I be wrong?
You're right, correct.
But it's like, why did they have a no DQ match if every match is no under no DQ? Some things make no sense. WWE booking.
Imagine the Young Bucks coming down.
Oh, the Young Bucks. Now that would be savage. No, but they're a contract under Ring of Honor. I mean, wishful thinking, it would be awesome to see the Young Bucks in WWE. You know, they would really add something to the tag team. This match is not bad to you at the moment.
Corkscrew, missed it.
Boom!
Can't tell you, does need to be tag champions.
Who used to be tag team champions like?
I can't remember what it's called though.
That helps.
The one with face paint on.
One with face paints.
Yeah, Gallows.
The extension.
The extension?
The Ascension.
The extension.
Yeah, they need to be tag titles.
The Extension. It's a conservatory.
So you want them to be what? Tag team champions?
Yeah. Even though they're a cheap version of LOD and Demolition, but oh well.
Right. What's your review on that one?
Orville the Duck was good.
Huh?
Orville the Duck.
All of the.
They're a cheap version of LOD though, aren't they?
Yeah.
The Extension. And Demolition.
Are we just agreeing?
Yeah. Now the ring bell.
Luke Gallows has a ring bell.
After so many years and not using it.
Yeah.
They've only just done this because they had it in the Edge and Christian show.
No, I'm confused because if you use it, it can't. Is it going to be DQ'd or
Oh,
not?
it's Extreme Rules.
It's Extreme Rules, allegedly. It's gimmick rules. It's not extreme, it's entertainment. Boom! Super kick.
This Bad News Brown, he's got 9 kids.
Oh, Usos are so not over with the crowd.
He has
It's a
9
shame
kids.
because it's give out. They give 110%.
He has 9 kids. Dirty fuck.
But this is the problem with WWE. They're appealing to the IWC. So when you appeal to the IWC, they will be vocal. They want heel and they want face.
Boom.
One. Predictions could be right, guys. Boom. Who's the winner?
Mike 2-3.
And they're called?
The club.
The Club.
The club sandwich.
Anderson and Gallows win.
The club sandwich.
Sorry, spoilers. But you should be watching this. So, standard of the match. Pretty good. Average.
6.5.
6.5. Lady, I'm not asking you because were you actually watching? He doesn't know. That shows how much this match is. It was hard hitting. You know, it was okay.
Right, so the ring bell situation came about because Edge and Christian Shaw decided to make a segment on the ring bell. So they basically just doing a bit of a thing on that.
Theory.
Adult version of wrestling anymore of WWE, so they won't get rid of the PG. But at the same time, they'll have a show called Camp WWE on the network for only $9.99 a month. Sorry. They'll do that and have an adult cartoon, like Family Guy. Why not have an adult version of the wrestling show? So Monday Night Raw could be for the adults and SmackDown could be for the kiddies like it used to be. But no, they don't like doing things.
See, this is something I want to address with, like Raw is 3 hours. And it's like, why can't, I can understand it. It starts, what times are 7 o'clock in America?
8 o'clock now.
8 o'clock, yeah, 3 hours, which is over long play and it's overkill, to my opinion. Which was better when it was 2 hours because it left you, wanting more.
Finishes at 11, so it's
once in a while it should have been 3 hours, but nevertheless, see, the start of it should be, yes, your kid-friendly PG, but the end hour should be back to like mature, like kind of close to a rated R. With, chairs, tables, and aggressive blood and a a bit of bad language and etc. Add more to your product. But anyway, that's another time for another place. So who we got now? Oh, who we got now?
Rusev versus young kid Kalisto.
I should have a lot more makeup on.
So it's High Flyer versus Powerhouse. Predictions?
Kalisto for me because I think they're going to stick it to Ryback because they're trying to prove a point that he is good enough to beat the big guys. The underdog story.
But isn't Ryback left now?
Yeah, that's what I mean. They're trying to stick it to him. Oh, you left, but we're going to still give him the big guy to beat. It was all about him losing to a small guy. We're going to do it with another big guy now, I think. Or the other one is Rusev will win and then John Cena will come back on Memorial Day and beat him on Memorial Day, USA.
Well, never know. What was that?
I'll guarantee if Rusev wins, it'll be Memorial Day for John Cena to come in and beat him.
Come to me that Rusev, it's when Vince McMahon is so stuck in the 80s. It's like he's nostalgia. It's like Rusev is so straight out of an 80s character wrestler. It's just dawned to me then. Gotta say, these guys are really giving it their all. Boom!
Look.
What's that?
So basically Kalisto's got the Rey Mysterio gimmick.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's like a Rey Mysterio 2.0.
Yeah.
I mean, one would say, okay, he's Mexican, but there is a sort of similarity without the 619 or the West Coast pump.
Fill with wall pump. And made it back.
Yeah, but
I'm just waiting for Big KO, mate. Big Kevin Owens.
Oh yes, the Intercontinental Championship match. What's that under?
What do you mean under?
What match?
4-way, innit?
4-way. I mean,
You're gonna get beat by
what? I mean, when's Tables, Ladders and Chairs? Where's TLC? Do you know?
Not an Extreme Rule.
No, after, what's after this one?
I'm not too sure.
I mean, to have a TLC for the Intercontinental Championship is something I would book. Between them 4 guys, that's going to be for the Intercontinental Championship. It will be brutal. Kalisto, he's not just to me a Rey Mysterio 2.0. He's got a very Ultimate Dragon type too. I mean, obviously Ultimate Dragon's Japanese, but he has like that sort of similar mask too.
Did you know Ultimate Dragon?
Match like this is going to be ended in an OUQ. Well, I guess it's one way to keep the feud rolling. Yeah, build it up to SummerSlam. Possibly. Which is all the way in August.
He just wants the accolade put in, doesn't he?
Yep. A match is just ended in a supposedly no DQ match. No?
What the fuck?
Oh, it's tapped, so it ended.
You do realise...
Whoa, we've got a new United States champion. And I thought it was going to end in some way because of what?
He just broke him in half. He's got a woman and child at home.
You do realise...
What's that?
He's copying that wrestling move of Iron Sheik.
Yeah, but you got to understand, in wrestling, it's all recycled. So what went on in the 80s, went on in the 90s, and went on in the 2000s, still going on today. WWE recycle everything.
Iron Sheik said, and I quote, He has not copied my move. He has just done a move similar to my own.
He's not even
Yeah,
said
but
that
you need to
anything.
understand, like in wrestling, etc. It's like what's original, what isn't.
That's
You
what
know?
Iron Sheik said.
Yes.
Nothing's original.
So the winner, who's the winner?
Bruce Craig, whatever.
Rusev is the new
You.
United States.
Wolverine.
A
Ready for
Russian
John Cena.
is a United States champion.
Wolverine.
We still could add some controversial storyline. Who knows?
The
Who knows?
Wolverine cunt who's dating a pretty woman.
Was the match good? Was the match good?
No.
Well, it was, you know, it was hard paced. It was high flying.
Why is a heel going
Matches
to
are
the
being
crowd?
okay at the
Why
moment.
is a heel going to the crowd and celebrating with the crowd?
They don't
He's a
like
heel.
Rusev, do they?
You don't do it.
Maybe he's
like-
taunting. You know, no, maybe he's taunting.
Vince won't be happy.
Oh,
They don't like him.
It's now showing like a little preview of Shane McMahon. What was your review?
What I'm saying is Shane is not part of the management team in real life. He's just been signed to WWE as a talent at the moment, so he's just on the roster basically. But his script is to play as a general manager, but
Yeah.
he'll still compete at certain events. When Triple H returns, it'll be Shane McMahon versus Triple H.
Yeah, SummerSlam.
SummerSlam.
Alright.
For control of Raw.
Right, I think it's come to the point where I'm going to skip the matches through and to the point where we're going to get to the main event of AJ Styles versus
Well, that's Triple H.
I
Reigns.
want the Kevin Owens reaction.
Oh, you want a Kevin Owens reaction?
Kevin
Absolutely.
Owens.
But well, I'll go over the matches to see how they were at the moment. At the moment, pay-per-view's been standard and okay, but early days yet. So we've got
Oh, New Day.
New Day coming out. Now this is the downfall of PG. I really don't like the New Day as much as I thought I did. It's retarded. So we've just had our
I'll tell you what, I've just seen Big E Langston or Big E Spear, Aiden English, whatever he's called, through the fucking ropes, and it was epic.
so we're like what the best match on the night, something.
New Day wins. New Day wins.
Yeah, for like him in box.
New Day best match of the night so far.
Bob, do you actually like him?
6.5.
It's 6.5.
Bob, do you like him?
Matches have been average at the moment.
I like New Day.
Tag team title match was who was it against New Day versus
When was this?
the Honor just then
Oh, yeah, the Vaudevillains.
Vaudevillains. See, we're all tired. We can't remember. We need to get our
I would
heads
like to say
focused.
the Vodka Killings.
The Vaudevillains.
The Vodka Killings.
Standard okay. So an hour's been in so far, and there's not been anything that's extreme. No blood, no guts, no nothing.
Whoa.
We want extreme.
What happened on screen?
We want extreme.
We want blood.
We want extreme. Can the other hour save the show? Alright, the Intercontinental Championship match is next. The match you're looking forward to?
They've got Owen smiling in the freaking title thing.
He's not. He's smirking. He's not smiling. He's
He's
that.
got a ruthless face.
You and your not Roman. What? You and your Kevin Owens. Oh, let's hope this match steals the night, steals the show. Please, it's got to. It's got to. 4 to 5 stars. 4 to 5 stars.
Teddy, why do you have to keep filming me? I feel like I've been putting filming more than I don't want to. So, Ryder, Ziggler,
Kevin Owens.
no, because I'm thinking of the top faces. Put it this way, Ryder and Ziggler was top faces in WWE, they couldn't do anything wrong. But Vince won't have it. Owens, Reigns and Rollins as top faces.
But
Rollins-
Reigns is can't. He's Reigns his face, and he's just not getting
not
over.
top faces, top heel.
Top
Sorry,
heel,
I'm
yeah.
tired.
But that's the problem tonight. I think we're just really tired. We can't get
It's
a
been a warm afternoon.
warm afternoon. It's been heavy,
Hair fever.
and this. Boom! Here comes your boy. Show us your t-shirt.
Got the match finished.
Yes, this match will still show. Why? Because they will. So we just witnessed a fatal 4-way for the Intercontinental Championship match. Did the match deliver? Absolutely. Did we like the outcome of the ending? No. The outcome of the ending was The Miz retained. But the match, it was so interactive with the crowd. It was so energetic. It was hats off. Can't complain about the ending. Never mind. So we got Money in the Bank is our next pay-per-view, which is...
Whatever it is.
Yep, which next
19th
month.
of June.
19th June, I think.
So it's
Yep.
going to be Owens and Zayn.
Is these predictions?
Owens and Zayn going into
Owens and
Money
Zayn.
in the Bank.
Right.
Ladder match.
Yep.
And Cesaro and The Miz feuding for the Continental Championship.
Okay. We shall wait and see.
What a cool match.
So next match, it's Chris Jericho versus Dean Ambrose in a China lockdown match. I mean asylum match. Could be right, could be wrong.
Soap on a rope.
Soap on a rope. Really? Oh, do not have to come out with some junk these days. Anyway, let's hope this match is going to be good. Not a bad cage match.
Well, it was
Bit slow to start, but the ending
the ending was
saved it, but it wasn't all that. Bit underrated, I thought the match was. Chris Jericho versus Dean Ambrose. Okay cage match. Nice bump off the top by Dean Ambrose. Chris Jericho going through tact and putting him over, which is respectful for Chris Jericho. So just witnessed Charlotte versus Natalia. Match was average, best, but winner, Ric Flair's niece or daughter. I'm half asleep. Now time for main event. And at the moment I'm giving this pay-per-view a 5 out of 10 because I'm kind that way. Your winner, Super Reigns. Well, actually, hats off. That was a really good main event, but yes, predictable ending, no controversial. Anyway, average pay-per-view, 5 out of 10. Good solid pay-per-view, good 4-way between the Intercontinental Championship. But anyway, good night from me. Good night from Graham. Good night. Wow, Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins is back. Yo, it kind of saving the pay-per-view from like a disappointment, from like Reigns winning. Super Reigns winning. It is what it is, but you know, this is going to lead to something else now. Well, you know.
Well, I wanted him to come back as a babyface, but it's not happening.
Well, he's over with the crowd, so yeah, he's well, we know that Seth Rollins is face, and that Reigns is heel, but WWE won't. Vince McMahon and creative won't have him turn heel because he's chosen. Wow. Well. Dun da da. You know, it's one of them moments where it's gonna, you know, it leads you wanting to see what's gonna happen on Raw.
Yeah, but what's going to happen with AJ?
Well, AJ's just gonna. They're not doing it. I've heard with AJ Styles and Reigns now the feud's ended.
Yeah, I know, but what I'm saying is what's working for AJ.
So next pay-per-view will be Money in the Bank. So right now we've just had Seth Rollins come back, and
I knew it was going to happen.
so just well, you know, main event was a bit over the top. Good main event, but it got to the point where it's just like, oh, for goodness sake, get on with it, just end it. But yeah, end of that one.